lately I'm trying more and more to just kind of embrace that I haven't figured it all out, that I sometimes don't know what I'm doing, or if the choice that I'm making is the right one. I used to have really high pressure on myself in society and around my family and my friends, that I have to be a certain somebody, I have to present to them a certain identity which I think I should have, and it's a lot of pressure which I feel is really unnecessary. And it's a lot calmer when I just embrace, you know what, I don't know if this is the right thing that I'm doing, but I want to do it. This is meaningful to me now, and I choose to make this step, and I'm okay. I can look back on my past and I can say to people that, yeah, you know, I did react this way in the past. I was behaving like this, and I understand it a bit better now. And it's just a process of me embracing that I don't know what I'm doing. And I think a lot of people feel this way. It's just so calming for me when I don't have to put on a mask anymore in front of anyone. You're also really good in communicating to other people that, like, you also teach me this a lot, that you say, hey, but you know, tell them also that it's not all just everything works out for you perfect, and you can tell your friends, hey, you know what, it hasn't been easy lately.
Because his friends perceive him as a person with unlimited amount of money, unlimited amount of free time, and a person who has all the time only fun in life.
Yeah, they call it, we're Swiss, right? So they call it a Schokolebe, like a chocolate life.
Chocolate life.
And that's what I have been always trying to show them, right? That, chocolate, oh yeah, I have it cool, I don't have to work, and I have enough money to pay for all the bills. And they are maybe jealous, or there's a huge question mark, it's mysterious, how do you do it? How come I can't do it? Or they might think, oh my gosh, that must be such a great life. But it's not always really cool. It's also really challenging, and also stepping out of the job, and you don't really have friends that you meet every day. It's there come a lot of challenges, and when I can just accept them and know, okay, I'm not perfect, I'm a work in progress, or as Ted Lasso said on the show, I'm a work in prog-mess. Yeah, and I mean, we all are on a journey, right? And when you can just lean back a little bit and say, yeah, you know what, that thing that I did in the past was stupid, I made a mistake there.
I just laugh about my nephews. They are about to be teenagers, and they are seeming to me like they figured all out, you know. They feel that they understand everything, they know all about everything, what they have to do and what they need, and they are so smart that it makes me sometimes feel like, hey, I used to be like this when I was their age too. Mm-hmm. And then the learning process comes and the life comes.
And it humbles you, the life, right?
Yeah. And but before that, you feel when you are a teenager, you figured it all out. And somebody has it in their 20s, somebody has it when they are 10, and somebody has it still in 40s, 50s, and they still didn't go through the teenage years. Sort of, you know, where they transform.
I don't think that it's that they think they have figured it out, but they are able to hold up a facade that is trying to portray that they have figured it all out. They just can last longer with holding up that facade or that mask.
I mean, my nephews?
No, when you say some people are like up to 30 or 40 even. I think they're just better in keeping the identity which they made up, which they created, to keep it running.
Mm-hmm. But some people are just so willing to learn, and this way, you know, I was also reading. When I was a teenager, I was into antique. I was into all these philosophers, and I loved to read about them, and I loved to read their quotes. And I figured out later, I gave out all my books later because they were a little bit more towards depressive side than towards create your own life and be happy and so on. People used to tend more to it towards like this gray side of life. And the more you're learning, or more, from my experience, everybody around me who knows a lot and who learns and is willing to be open for new ways of thinking, those people are so humble and always so simple, and they are very much down to earth, and they are always like wise because they are admitting they know nothing. Because the more they read, the more they traveled, the more they knew, the more they know that it makes them feel like they know nothing. It is also, I was thinking yesterday when I was packing my stuff, we are now in Switzerland, and I was thinking, hey, I can't judge anybody who is whole life living in one place in a small city where everybody knows everything about everybody, because they feel good in there, they don't go anywhere. Maybe we met one lady and she said, I never traveled anywhere and I don't have a need to travel anywhere. I also didn't have like need to travel anywhere. I thought it's a must, when I was a teenager. So now I traveled through Kiev, London, Sweden, America, and Southeast Asia, and all these countries. And the more you travel, the more everything is backwards somewhere. You worship somewhere milk and cows, and somewhere it's absolutely forbidden to kill a cow, or all these absolutely backwards rules.
It's the same planet but can be completely different.
Yeah. So it's really challenging also for the mind to grasp it. So
the cultural shocks.
And then the more you have the observer's mind, that you didn't figure it out. And if you are going through something in your life and it's challenging and nobody has answers for you but you, then it's okay to not have answers. It's okay to not know what to do. We also are in this position now that we could know what to do, but it would always come from the known. We always would come and repeat the experiences which we have already lived. So if you don't know what to do in your life, and if you haven't figured it out, then it means that there is something new awaiting for you. And if you're not going to interact with your mind and your programs in it too much, then it will create completely new experiences for you in your life. Right?
Yeah.
It's very good to remember these things because nobody will ever tell you this. But if I sometimes felt super frustrated that I don't know what to do. I really didn't know how to grasp. For example, we are from different countries, and I could just have somebody from my country as a partner. We could get married, have a home, have a family, and live together somewhere. And now we are like trying to figure out, we are from different countries now. We travel back and forth sometimes to see Raphael's family, my family, and it's different life. We haven't done this before. Nobody did it before us, our ancestors, So it's new
It's not the
realities.
linear path which is
Yeah.
just laid out in front of you and which a whole society accepts and would also recommend you to do, because most people are taking that path. And yeah, it makes things a bit more difficult. And yeah,
The recommendations and the rules from society are very easy and they are very good, and I don't think it's a bad thing to follow the rules because they were tried by generations and fine-tuned. But maybe now with all the technology we have and all the possibilities we have and the planes and all kinds of things, we are probably opening some kind of Lion's Gate or some kind of realities which we haven't heard of before.
so it's something that I keep learning now, and I find out that it is really helpful for me to just be less stressed and anxious in life, to really just calm down and, all right, you know what, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing the best I can. I make decisions because I have to, and I don't know where I'll end up. I don't know what the divine aligned purpose is. I just do what I feel is right now the right thing for me.
But you don't have to know where you physically end up, but with you
Your
know
evolution.
exactly where you end up with your inner you. Because there you can be happy where you are in Siberia, and you can be happy when you are in Italy
Exactly.
at the pool.
Exactly.
So
because that's the one person we always take with us.
yes,
Is us.
Yeah. And if you want to do something very cute for your body, which is loving, you can put on these shirts, which is in the back. It says "I love you," and in the front it says "thank you," and it's for you, for your body, because we are water, and water, when you put signs on it, it creates beautiful crystals, because everything is energy and we are energy. And if we are signing on us "I love you," it means we are communicating to our body and to our cells and water in us, "I love you," and the love energy is just there. And also, if we are in a store and we will have this shirt on, and somebody will be very sad and somebody will feel down and they will be behind us on a cashier line, then they will see this and they will be like, "Oh my gosh, are they kidding me? I feel much better, because I feel this, I see this, I love you." So we made this a little bit fun, but I hope it will also brighten days for some other people.
We also have mugs, so you can charge the water that you're gonna drink.
Okay. And I painted this paint.
Yeah, that's painting from Petra. So check the store. It's shop.petraphael.com and get yourself some nice shirt or hoodie
And
or
we have it
mug.
also on our shirts.